That is Earth, of course, our beautiful blue world as viewed from outer space. It's mostly blue because 71% of our planet is covered by water. Water that is essential to life as we know it. Yep, that's me, Scott Eastwood. And this is water in a day. Water is something that, let's face it, most of us take for granted. We're here to show you what happens in a day during the journey of a droplet of water. From the mountains, streams, rivers and dams, and oceans, all the way to your tap. So hold your breath and get ready to dive in to water. While our Earth's surface is covered in water, only 2.5% of that is fresh water. If all the world's water were in a bathtub, only about a teaspoon would be accessible drinking water. 330 million Americans consume roughly 30 billion gallons of fresh water in a day. That's enough to fill 50,000 Olympic swimming pools, and it would span all the way from Dallas, Texas to New York City. So how is this possible that every day you turn on the tap and precious water comes streaming out? Because there is a vast array of dedicated American workers who know how to find, extract, store, pump, clean, purify, and deliver water to our homes. To give you an inside look of how water works, we paid a visit to our local water district. Southern California gets most of their fresh water from melting snow, from two mountain ranges, the Sierra Mountains and the Rocky Mountains. These snow melts flow into rivers that feed into a system of reservoirs. It is then pumped hundreds of miles through two man-made aqueducts, true modern-day engineering marvels that deliver hundreds of millions of gallons of fresh water. A portion of the water flowing through these aqueducts comes here to our local water district, where they work their magic to get water to homes, to some 86,000 customers a day.
Water is finite, and everybody thinks, oh, it falls from the sky, but it doesn't fall from the sky here in San Diego County, right? We're a
desert.
Mm-hmm. And so we have to import it, making sure that we have adequate supply, not just now, but in the future.
It's amazing what it takes to get water from the Northern California area and Colorado River to this facility and then out to the customer's taps. Saw the complexity of the systems that were involved to treat water and how far that water comes from.
The systems, the dams, the pipelines, the pump stations to get it, make sure it's safe through the system and to get it to your door. I think people just see the tap, they see the bill, and probably don't realize that it's decades worth of time and commitment in order to have the facilities to get the water to your homes.
Speaking of engineering marvels, I'm standing on one. This is one of many state-of-the-art dams located across our great nation, and that serve to provide storage and backup for a not-so-rainy day. Here at Olivenheim Dam, behind 6 billion pounds of concrete, there are 8 billion gallons of water, ready at any time to be purified and sent to the customers in case of a drought.
318 layers to this dam. And so this dam is about 2,500 feet long. It's 250 feet at the bottom, it's 318 feet tall. And it's made of an innovative process called roller-compacted concrete. In case we were cut off for several months, we could still deliver water to the region and protect the economy. Yeah, 8 billion gallons behind this one.
It's 20 feet thick.
20 feet thick.
It's the only thing that's separating us from death.
Yeah, and there's millions of pounds of pressure pushing against this one.
The raw water that comes into the various storage facilities within most water systems is still not fit for human consumption. It has to be cleansed of viruses, pathogens, bacteria, and impurities. One such place where water is processed is below the dam in the ultrafiltration membranes.
After it passes into the membranes, it's filtered water. But the water that gets backwashed out, that aeration process, that gets sent on to the next process.
That's good water. High quality H2O. Once the treated water is ready for consumption, a sprawling network of pipes delivers clean, fresh, drinkable water across the country. Keeping this network of pipes and pump stations running smoothly is vital.
This discharges anywhere from 6 to 12 cubic feet per second, CFS. The HGL is that imaginary line where whatever's supplying water discharges anywhere from 6 to 782, I think, 792 zone, which is 4S1 and 4S2.
Okay, got it. Kind of.
Sorry.
A little technical for me,
Sorry.
but I'm an idiot.
This is all supplied by the water created at the water treatment plant below the dam.
Got it.
But we send it out in different directions all throughout the district. Water quality is probably the biggest thing, and people don't understand what goes into that. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and at the end of the day, our job is to provide to the customer by continuing to provide the same consistent good thing every day, day in, day out.
In dealing with water, what goes out must come back. So while it may seem like it magically disappears down the drains and toilets, it's far more complex than that. In the case of our local water district, it typically finds its way back to a water reclamation facility, where sewage water is recycled and can be used for non-potable needs.
This is all the dirty water. Yeah, so it flows from there into here.
That's the dirty water! It's right there! I can jump in it!
I thought it would be like capped or closed.
We're a customer service, industry here, but we are part of the process of where the wastewater comes into the plant, and then we purify it, and then it's sent out to irrigate the parks, the HOAs, the schools in the area, and so that water will eventually make its way into the ground, and then it becomes that cycle. And so these guys do a fantastic job every single day. It's pretty amazing when you look at what we achieve here at the plant with recycling just about 100% of what comes in. We really care about the quality of water and what it means, and obviously having the highest treated water as possible is our main goal.
I mean, we've received awards here. We get a lot of accolades. It's just knowing that we're doing our part to help conserve water, and being a part of this team has been really rewarding for me.
Looking ahead, there is reason for optimism because we possess the equipment and technology needed to clean sewage water, making it fit for human consumption. In fact, this process happens on the International Space Station.
This reminds me of a movie, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, except it's more like Willy Wonka and the Pants Factory.
Little did I know that our travels would bring us to the boneyard. Yep, the boneyard. This particular pipe is 96 inches in diameter and stretches an impressive 310 miles throughout San Diego County. Martin here, a native from Scotland and now proud American, helps oversee this journey.
It's an essential service. It's as nearly as important as the air that you breathe. You need to be able to breathe, and you need to be able to get water. So it's a high pressure job, We erect a frame that holds these magnets. They're very powerful rare earth magnets. The test of your strength here, Scott. You can pull one off the wall.
Oh shit, it's heavy.
This is essentially the kind of MRI or the CT scan for a pipe. That envelope where we want to be ahead of the game and make sure that we capture potential defects well ahead of time. Yeah, my wife and I became American citizens about 18 months ago. We've been here for 14 years. And
welcome.
Thank you. To be honest, I really get a kick out of what I do as a job. It's really rewarding to know that we do some pretty cool stuff, some high technology stuff that's kind of underground, and there's a reward in knowing that we've prevented a pipe leak or a pipe failure and managed to keep the water flowing.
Like that, can that. Wrap, boom, cut, done. While ocean water is inexhaustible and it's also undrinkable, another fact about seawater, you can't water your lawn with it. It'll kill it. I'm pleased to report that my new friends are ushering in the future. Now, here in San Diego County, they have a desalination plant. They like to say, the Pacific is on tap. And they're not kidding. 50 million gallons of converted ocean water serves 400,000 people in San Diego every day.
So this is the Carlsbad desalination plant, and it represents about 10% of our water supply here in San Diego County. And it produces 54 million gallons of water a day.
Well, that's the beauty of this facility, is it's not dependent upon snowpack or rainfall. That's the future of water, is diversifying your portfolio so you have a lot of buckets with different attributes to draw upon. So in the event one comes up short during any sort of emergency, you have some others to fall back to.
I am so proud of this facility and the people that came together to make it happen. The tap water is the best water that you can get, and a lot of effort goes into making that happen day in and day out.
A lot of hard work and countless energy goes into providing people with safe, clean, and reliable water. And despite all these inputs, one stunning statistic I've yet to mention is price. For OMWD, the average price a consumer pays for drinking water is less than a penny per gallon. On average, that's less than a quarter per month. The average home of 4 people uses 320 gallons of water per day, all for approximately the cost of a plastic water bottle. Speaking of bottled water, here's a question: bottle or tap?
I drink tap water. I drink it straight out of the hose at my house.
Oh my gosh, tap all the way. I was like, wait, is that a trick question?
It's tap water for me.
Oh, tap all the way. Trust the tap.
The skill, innovation, and complexity and energy it takes to bring clean water to our homes and businesses is truly awe-inspiring. Spending a day touring these various facilities brought me a whole new level of appreciation for a huge group of American workers who are tasked with delivering us the most precious resource on Earth. I'm Scott Eastwood, and that is Water in a Day.